All right, week 8, the last week of Shaped by Wisdom, and just wanted to drop another kind of practical tip for you in leading your group. Before we do that though, thank you. Thank you for running your crew, loving on your people, and being faithful in your group. Y'all are awesome, and our church wouldn't be as strong and healthy as it is without you. Yeah, I mean it, without you and all the care that you put into your group. I get it. Sometimes life's a mess. Sometimes you might be a hot mess and your group might just be barely hanging on. But that's how life is. That's part of life, and we continue to meet together. So thank you for being faithful. You know, one of the things that is common in most of our groups, I won't say all, but in most of our groups, so let me take some pressure off you here, is that sometimes you ask a question and you get silence. And it's probably a little bit uncomfortable. I know. That's okay. That happens in, like I said, almost all of our groups. I would guess all of our groups. You want a secret? There are times in my group where I ask questions and I get silence. I've been leading groups in this church for 17, 18 years. It can feel awkward, but that doesn't mean that the Holy Spirit isn't at work. Okay? Sometimes your group, you've got the talkative people who want to answer every question and make sure they get it right, and they're just going to jump in with an answer. And sometimes you might even need to back them off because there are people in your group that want to process. They want to think through the question. They want to wait and see if anybody else is going to talk. And inside of them, they might even be having the internal debate with the Holy Spirit of whether or not they're going to be willing to listen and open up and talk. Silence can be a good thing. Okay? It's not a mark of a bad group. It's not a mark of you being a bad group leader. It's just people are processing the questions. The Holy Spirit is at work. Let him work. Let him bring out the great fruit that is inside of some of your more quiet people. Sometimes they need the silence to get their thoughts together before they'll talk. It's okay. In fact, it is a good thing. So this week in your group, a moment of silence comes up, don't panic. Now, don't let everybody sit there for 4 minutes in quiet either. Y'all know how to lead a discussion, but silence isn't the end of your group. It's just a moment for the Holy Spirit to be working. Y'all have a great week and look forward to our next group series starting next week. We'll see you soon.